Day number 2, stripping out the interior on the Falcon. And yesterday we made a great start in getting the Falcon interior stripped. If you guys want a quick little refresher on yesterday's video, we ended up stripping out most of the interior because I needed to replace the 1, heater core, and 2, I just wanted to go through the entire interior, pull up the carpet, and just give that a really good clean up because I've never actually done that on the Falcon, and the car's got almost 215,000 Ks. So it's long overdue. We're gonna get a wet vac and I'm gonna shampoo all the carpets and everything because I can't wait to see just how mucky they are. But yeah, it should be a whole lot of fun. So to Sarah's disappointment, yes, I do have all these in the spare room at the moment. I've got rear seats, front seats, plus all of the interior trims. We have an entire FG center console sitting down the back there, and it's gonna get a whole lot more busy today. So today, my ultimate goal is to get rid of that carpet and then I can start doing some wiring. So yeah, let's get into it. I think my next plan of attack is to go with taking off all these door cards right here. Another thing I thought I would do is I would change the top to black. Now, if you guys don't know what this stupid thing is, this is actually a DVD player. Check this. How good is that? One of the craziest things I think that Ford didn't really anticipate was the fact that you can actually swing this around to face the driver, or you can swing it all the way around this way and you can look at it in the reflector. It's such a stupid design, but hey, it's cool. So I'm gonna leave that in there. I think you never know when Dougie might be sitting in the back trying to watch some movies, so yeah, who knows. But I'm thinking about going a black hood liner, but also I'm thinking about doing, or like trying to do that Rolls Royce roof, which I think would be pretty sick as well. Because with the whole sound deadening thing and just everything in this car, it's just gonna be a baller car, you know. So who knows, we may even be able to do that in the future. But yeah, let's just see how we go. So first of all, let's get some door cards off. There you have it, guys. Carpet is all out of the FG. Oh man, that was a bit of a mission. That's okay though. These are all glued down and there's foam and everything at the bottom of them. And I was having a look, the only reason I wanted to take them out was because I was worried that the coolant might have gotten down in between there. However, this is all dry, which is sick. And then if you pick up this little side here, all under here is all completely dry. Because it's all glued down, I don't want to rip up the foam or do anything crazy, so I'm just going to leave that the way it is. So this is probably, apart from the roof lining, if we do end up getting to it, this is probably the craziest we'll go with stripping out the interior. So yeah, very happy with that though, very happy. The carpet is honestly in really great condition. I don't have any issues with anything on it whatsoever, but it does definitely need a really good shampoo. So if you guys can see down here, this is the passenger side. And as you can see, there's a fair amount of Sarah hair. There's a fair amount of, I don't know what this brown stuff is, but it's there. And around on the handbrake side, which no one can get around to, it's actually not even as bad as the passenger side. So who knows what's happened in the passenger seat. That or the passenger's been getting a little bit too comfortable in the car, so she's minty. Rightio, so let's see what type of, or what kind of intergalactic bogan junk we can find in here, hey? I mean, I will admit I have owned the car for 40,000 Ks, but even still then. Gross. That is absolutely disgusting, right? Usually it's up in here that it gets pretty bad. No, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked with this. So, there you go. This is about just as far as the Falcon dash will make it out of the car. So I do have to go through the car and I do have to pretty much bolt all this back on because I pretty much unbolted the whole thing and then, yeah. Oh, by the way, a lot of you guys were asking how I lit up the car. I literally just put an LED panel on my windscreen. So, yeah, but it actually works really well. So, yeah, as I said, this is about as far as the car will come apart. There's absolutely nothing left of it. And so, yeah, there's a few things I really want to get done on the car. One, I want to try and fix those cluster noises. Although I love having absolutely no noise there, it does get a bit annoying when sometimes I leave my lights on and there's absolutely nothing there. So unfortunately, yes, I am going to have to fix that. I'm going to clean up the pedals. I'm going to rewire a whole bunch of stuff. Like I actually have on the inside here, I have my halo headlights, which is still wired up on the inside at the moment. I want to install a switch for the halo fog lights because I really want to do them too. I'm going to put in some footwell lights as well, up to a certain switch as well. There's just a whole big bunch of stuff that I need to do. Plus, this is actually Ford's wiring job for the DVD unit. And it's just all, I'm going to fix all that up as well. So there's a little bit of wiring I want to do. Potentially do the roof lining black while I'm at it, because that would be really easy to sort of get completely off whilst I'm here. That's no worries at all. It's actually really cool. All of these doors look like they haven't even been, like the door cards haven't even been taken off. Believe it or not, it's the first time I've ever removed the door cards. Which is crazy. Also, another thing that I thought was really cool, there was one guy in Club FG that was actually getting the door handles here, and you know how like all the AMGs and everything have like those little tiny bulbs that sort of sit around about here, and they light up this little section of the handle in like a nice sort of like dark bronzy sort of color. I'm thinking about doing that, but in like a really nice sort of mint blue color, which I thought would be really nice. And then I can also do it for the door cards as well, which I thought would be really cool, like the little insert. But I'm not quite sure exactly what I want to do just yet, that it's just like a little bit of a wiring thing that I want to kind of do. But while the whole thing's out, it's going to be way easier. And I can steal the light power from my little, actually no, this is a window switch here. Just got to try and find a light 12 volt, so that way I can wire it in so it comes on when the lights are on, which is pretty sick. Very happy with that. So we're going to give it a quick little vacuum, and then I think that's where it's going to sit for a couple of days, unfortunately. So yes, it's a big mess at the moment, but I will get it all sorted. Rightio, so carpet's all clean. We do have a little bit of an issue down here. Coolant's kind of got in there, so I'm just going to quickly wipe that down as well. This will be all ready to get carpet shampooed, which I'm very, very keen for. And then carpet shampoo it through. I think that'll bring out a whole lot of stuff that I can't see, which is sweet. So yeah, all my interior trims are now down here at the moment. Everything's sort of where all the bolts are sort of in their own little spots. And yeah, all of this stuff really just honestly clips back together. And amazingly, I didn't break any clips, which I was really happy about. So yes, as for now, this is how the interior is going to stay for a while. Let's quickly just close her all up. And yeah, we'll see it back when we start doing some more interior mods. So if you guys remember, we did like a little bit of a track event a few months ago where I actually ended up breaking my main window switch. And when the main window switch goes out, everything, like every other window doesn't work. And so a lot of you guys may know the FG window switches. They're just horrible. They snap on the little corner there. They have like two little tabs on the side and they just snap right there. So anyway, I managed to butcher up another one right here, and I managed to get another window switch out of it, which normally these don't come out, but I didn't damage it too much. You guys can kind of see, I'll see if I can. There you go, you can see I didn't damage it too much, but there's a little bit there. But if all goes to plan, this should be able to just slot back in place. Ugh. I'll get it eventually. And then we should have some working window switches. Alrighty, don't worry. I found out that this wasn't going to work because they decided to put two different types of window switches there. Oh my lord. Alright, so over these past few days I've been working on making sure that I can get the Skyline up and running ASAP. Because obviously with the Falcon out for a fair bit, I have no other car to drive and I can't get the BA up here just yet. Looks like they may be possibly even potentially closing down the borders between New South Wales and Queensland again. So depending on what happens, I'm not quite sure whether I want to get the BA up here just yet. But hey, we'll see what happens. I'm not quite sure exactly what's going to happen yet, but that'll be the new daily as soon as that gets up here. This thing, as I said at the moment, ETA or ETR, estimated time of repair, is going to be around about 5 weeks or so. But yeah, actually, I'm not quite sure. It, one, depends on tax return, and two, just how much I get for next YouTube payment, because this thing is going to cost me a fair bit to get this trans done. And yes, I have decided I'm going to go with the Gilroy's trans, the built one, stage 1, which handles at 750 horsepower. And yeah, because I don't want to have to worry about that trans when I go out and track. And trust me, I love this car. I don't want to have to worry about it. So yes, we're going to quickly jump upstairs and I'll show you exactly what I bought for the Skyline to get that thing working. Alrighty, so I've just jumped into my office and I'm going to quickly show you guys some stuff that we are going to be doing with the Falcon. No, sorry, the Skyline. So I've ordered some parts, going to quickly show you guys what they are so that way you guys can get keen for what's going to be coming up on the channel very, very soon. Whew, I'm excited. So yesterday I went online and I grabbed this right here, which is a Skyline throttle body adapter for the standard throttle body to work on the intake manifold. So originally I thought it was actually going to line up 100% perfectly, but then I was doing a little bit more research and I was always wondering why someone had a little adapter plate when they were looking at their Grady style plenums. And pretty much after I saw it, I'm like, okay, alright, sweet, I need to get one of these as well. So I quickly picked that up last night. It was 65 bucks. And then I also grabbed this right here. We are getting the fuel system 100% sorted and a little bit overkill at the same time as well. We are going with a set of Bosch 1000cc injectors that have also been, I believe I also got them dynamic flow matched as well. Simply because so far the fuel system has been really temperamental on my RB25. And if you guys remember, we've been having issues with it leaning out and doing everything crazy. So I decided I'd go a little bit overkill with it. So we're going with, as I said, a set of Bosch 1000cc injectors. We're going with a completely new fuel rail. I believe it's a Plasmaman, it's a BPP fuel rail. And then we also have a Turbo Smart fuel regulator that's going to be coming for this thing as well. And the regulator's an FPR 800 for those of you guys that are wondering. So we're going to be getting that very, very soon for the Skyline. And it's one of those things, as I said with the Skyline before, this is my 100% learning car. It's going to be excellent fun. So pretty much going with like the cheaper plenum and the cheaper turbo. But then obviously I don't want to go with a cheaper fuel system because the only negative side of going with a cheaper fuel system would be having a lot of fueling issues and potentially even blowing up the engine. Fuel is not one of those things that I really want to cheap out on. So definitely going with this. Plus I also have a Walbro 460 that's currently sitting out at Lee's shop at Real Dyno, and it came out of my Falcon. So we're going to be taking the 460 from the Falcon that was originally in it when we switched it to a 525 and putting it in the Skyline. So that way the Skyline is going to have a 460, which is E85 compatible when we want to go for it, plus the Bosch 1000cc injectors, which is also compatible for when we want to go for it. It's going to be absolutely sick. So yeah, super keen to get this in the car. And then the Skyline will be sick and safe and ready to go on the track finally. But at the moment, the car is safe enough to drive around, but pulls and everything else as well, I'm not doing any of that currently. I'm just using it to get from A to B. And then as soon as we get the fuel and the new turbo on and the Freddy plenum and everything else as well, it's going to be a sick car. So that's exactly what's going to happen at the moment. And yeah, so I'm just waiting for all these parts to come in. Also, I have to see if I can find an S14 throttle body cable. So if anyone has one of them lying around at the moment, please let me know. Because I think it's just an SR20, so you can get one from the GDIR, the S13 or S14. Not quite sure about S15s, but I do need a throttle body cable that's longer than the R33 one. And I think the S chassis ones are about 10 to 15 centimeters longer, which is what we need for the Skyline. So yes, if anyone has one of them, that'd be amazing. But have you got me?
Crazy.
Am I in the doghouse?
you get.
Thanks for my new bed.
I think it's a bit small for you.
Wait, I wonder if I could, it detaches.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my god, I've been explaining to you that a billion times, the detachableness.
Alright, I'll test it.
Oh my god. See if it's dog approved.
Yeah. That were both my knees. Well, it's nice and comfy.
I mean, you kind of fit.
I do kind of fit. Thanks, Sarah. I appreciate it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. Thank you.
So what I was thinking was this part could go into his crate at night time. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you guys don't know,
his day bed.
We got a dog.
Well,
we're getting a dog.
Getting a dog.
Little doggy. So yeah, we got a little sausage dog called Doug. He's beautiful. And so we pick him up next Saturday.
I feel like he's going to pull this out though. He's going to go...
Yeah, I know. I feel like that too. I feel like he's going to like that though.
Do you like it?
Yeah, definitely.
It was either that or a charcoal. I thought that was better.
I like this one.
That house vibes.
Yeah, it matches the carpet.
Put it behind the couch.
Yeah. Can I grab your reaction of the interior of the car?
Sounds good.
You're gonna freak.
Oh god.
I think this is the worst you've ever seen in my car. Remember how my Skyline had no engine?
Yeah.
This is like completely different.
Do you know how to put it back together?
I hope so. Alright. Alright.
It looks fine from this angle.
Alright.
Chill, we're cool.
Alright.
Oh dear lord. Holy. Even the door evens? Oh my god, the phone.
Wait, what's that?
It's fine.
Oh yeah. 1 second, I'll turn the light on for you.
I love that you the exterior breeze as well. Like, so unnecessary.
What do you mean they did the interior breeze? Do you know how they paint cars?
They only need to paint the under bits.
Jump in. It's fun.
No.
Go on.
Let me electrocuted.
No, there's no battery connected. Nothing can shock you. Here, I'll jump in with you. Jump in. Jump in. Jump in. Jump in. Jump in. Yeah, go over the passenger seat. Easy access. Wait, just jump in the back seat there. All right, look out. Alrighty. How nice is this?
This is what you've been doing all day.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Interesting.
It's got no steering wheel, no
There's so
cluster.
many components.
I know.
Oh, this hurts me.
I know. I bet you wouldn't even know what this little wire is here.
No.
You know what that does?
No.
You know when you pull your handbrake up and there's a little handbrake light?
No. There's a light?
Yeah. There's a handbrake light and there was a cluster. You know when you have your handbrake up, there's a little red dot that comes up on your screen?
I don't have one of them.
Oh, okay. Do you know what this does?
Yeah,
Have a look where they might go to.
either music?
Music.
I don't know.
How does my music come from there? Look where they are. What's normally here?
Your
What normally sits about here?
yeah, it's your seat.
Mm-hmm. So what do you reckon these do?
Move it back and forth.
Mm-hmm. And?
Oh, you have an electric one, don't you? You
Yeah.
have an electric seat mover.
Mm-hmm. So it moves it back and forward
Up
and
down.
and
Side to side.
Airbags.
Round and round. Oh yeah, that's it.
yeah. No, it's pretty cool, hey. There's so much stuff.
God, it's so complicated.
You know what I didn't think about? We have no door handles to get out.
No.
I don't have any door handles.
Oh, Zach, are you kidding me? How have you been doing this all day?
What do you mean? I didn't close the doors. Oh no.
Really? Oh my god, it's stressing me. I'm like, we're locked in here.
I've been thinking about doing that ever since you jumped in.
I'm like, do you have your phone? Can we call for help? Help! My boyfriend's an idiot.
No, we're all good. The only thing I have to do now is the roof.
You're taking
And-
the roof off.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I'm going to take the whole
Are you
roof off.
cleaning it? Is that the point?
Yeah. Remember how I dropped all the coolant in here?
Yes.
Yeah. So it all dropped down here, but I managed to clean it all up. So now it's not there anymore.
You're very special, Dad.
So what do you think?
This is crazy.
It is crazy, hey? It's weird, the
So
sort of stuff you
what
can
are-
do.